Welcome back. I just wanted to give a quick run through on the welding cart that I built and show you some of what I did here in case maybe some of you wanted to do the same thing for your welding cart. So as you can see, this is a US General tool cart. I actually picked this one up off of Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks, and for that price I figured it was a good platform to start with to build my welding cart. Previously, this is the cart that I was using, and it just was a pain to wheel around the shop, and was pretty flimsy. So I ended up taking this US General cart and modifying it. So on the end here, I built a frame, and let me get this my 240 extension out of the way, and then I'll show you guys the frame that I built. So here's the frame that I built to hold my gas bottle. It's out of some 1.25" tubing that I had. I had these brackets from some garage door hanger stuff. Those are mainly just to provide some support for the bottle on the side. Adds a little rigidity as well. But it's fully welded. I've got it bolted to the cart, through bolted right here, all the way through the handle in the original location. And then for the bottle retainer here, I put in a rib nut into the 1.25" tubing, so this bolt I can remove and replace the bottle, and then eventually if I add a second bottle there for argon for TIG welding, I'll be able to add that in as well pretty easily. Down here is just some foam insulation that I've got on top of a sheet metal base to support the bottom, and just give it a little padding, makes it nice, non-slip. So one of the other upgrades that I did to this cart was I added on these 5" casters. Makes it roll around the shop a lot better than the wheels that came on the cart itself. And then they're all 4 locking casters, so I can lock it in from any position that I need to. I've got my Miller-Matic 175 old transformer MIG welder mounted down on the bottom. It's pretty heavy, so I wanted to keep the weight down low. I did have to put it up on that 2x10 there to get it up high enough so that I could run the cables out this end here without having to cut into the cart, and so that way I can still access the wire spool here and change out wire. It's not the most convenient, but it works. And then on top here I've got the Art Captain Cut 55 Pro plasma cutter. I just picked this up. I've only made a few cuts with it, but it works really well. And I've got all my ground clamps and MIG gun and plasma cutter all wrapped up on this end. I still want to make some sort of hangers off here, so they're not just wrapped around that handle, but they're actually on some sort of hangers. On the back here I mounted an air dryer for the plasma cutter, so I'll be able to just plug the air right into that. That stays mounted on the tool cart, which is nice. I don't have to mess with any of that, just connect right in and go. And then because it is just a tool cart, it does have a drawer, so I'm able to keep all my consumables here, plasma cutter consumables, welding hat, some goggles, tape measure, and all the accessories for my fixture table, Harbor Freight fixture table. All in this drawer, everything I need, besides what's on top here with my welding helmet and another welding cap and gloves and respirator. So as you can see, it's pretty basic, pretty simple to build. Didn't take me a lot of time. Just built the frame for the gas bottle. Made sure that I drilled all the holes so they would go into the original mounting holes on the cart itself. But yeah, pretty simple upgrade to that pretty inexpensive tool cart. Also have my fixture table here that I've done some upgrades to. I got the threaded casters for the bottom of that. Makes it real nice to be able to roll it around my shop. Also got these magnetic hook hangers. I'll have a link in the description below for these. It makes it really nice for just holding tools. They're pretty strong and a lot better than stuff that you find in Harbor Freight. On the back side here, I put in that angle bracket and some 5/8 bolts that I welded into place, and I can hold all my cutting discs and strip discs and even my big chop saw abrasive saw discs. So that's pretty much it on the welding cart and fixture table. I'll have links in the description below for things like these clamps that are really handy to hold your work pieces. The Arc Captain as well, which is so far in my experience has been a really good plasma cutter. And then the other thing that I got off Amazon is that air dryer. I'll have a link to that in the description below. The casters, anything you see on this build here that I can link in the description below, I will. It helps support the channel, and I appreciate it.